is, as you can see right here, the second one, or the first one at the top, shared camo, went to get something to eat, and came back to this. For some reason, Drizette was full health, uninvisible, and alive, while everyone else died. So it looks like Leluren, that's the named nightmare, came by and did some stuff, and a rampaging nightmare also kind of joined in on the fun. So we're gonna get Gwendolyn doing her biz when we're set up, rebuffed and full mana and all that stuff. Then we'll get started with our new episode. So we'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, looks like we're back. We're gonna move up over here. I'm just gonna run the duff up real quick. Well, not quick. Forgot to do the boots before I put invis on everyone, so it's gonna be slow. But I think we're gonna kill some goblins for a little bit. And we don't really have any roamers over here, so we can kind of post up like right here. This thing that's going to be annoying, and we can kill a bunch of goblins. Let's try that for a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's just put the boots on everybody. And then we'll share camo. There we go. I think we're so close, we should be able to do some auto follow. I think it'll be okay. We're gonna have to get Ficus Larata back out again. Our little bush died during whatever happened. So there we go. This is easy. Straight shot. So this should be a pretty safe spot to be in. Looks like we have an orc kind of chilling as well over here, so maybe we can take him. Rosette has a new spell, so she should be able to do a little bit of splitting as well. So that's nice to have two, one from Terabelle and one from Rosette. I'd rather have Rosette do the splitting, because if it goes wrong, then I think she's going to be a lot better off taking the damage. So, all right, we're buffed up. Oh, we do need one more thing I didn't do. We need our arrows. And we're grouped up. We're ready to go. So let's see what we can do over here. Looks like, yeah, that orc's still there. I don't know if they're going to assist each other, and if they do, that's fine. We'll figure it out. I did go through the list of spells, and it's pretty substantial. Everything that each one of these girls needs. And I think once we get those, it's gonna be a big difference. You know, there's just so many things, so many much better buffs, and just everything that's going to help the group. Like Ladybug gets a new focus, which I don't even have a focus, let alone a new focus. So I don't know if she's never gotten one, but you know, if they start at level 76, that's when you get the focus, and that's, you know, like hit points and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't even see the icon on what it looks like. It's like an upside down bear claw, kind of, with the claws on the bottom side of the gem. But that would be a great one. That was level 76, so she has quite a few. We're gonna eventually run her back to Plane of Knowledge, and we'll pick those up. So, didn't want to use Drizette to get everything. I mean, she had her bags full of a bunch of spells anyway, so this makes it easier. But maybe the next time she dies, hopefully she doesn't, maybe before we come back with the res, we'll run over there and... Oh, wow, I should have just done it. Everyone was in the the guild lobby. Man, I just thought about it. Oh well. So I don't know. Let's run Drizette over there and see if. Whoa! What's this guy doing? Okay. Didn't see him there, so we'll go hide behind her, and we'll get attacking. There we are. And we don't have Ficus up, but that's okay. We will get her up. Oh. Probably should do some taunt so that Drizette can walk away without pulling. There we go. Alright, so we're going to heal the Duff. Duff is kind of getting her butt kicked. She's at 32. Alright, so here's what we have to... Oh! Alright, we also have a new dot. And on our next pull here, we'll have to figure out which dot doesn't stack with the rest of the dots. That's important. Oh, here we go. We want to Night's Dark Terror, and while we're at it, we might as well heal the Duff one more time. There we go. She's close enough to full health. You should be alright. I bet we can get this guy single. They look far enough apart. Wow! Whoa! Not cool. Okay. We're going to mass Mez, which I don't think that's going to work. So we'll Mez 2, and the Duff is going to die. There we go. Very cool. Which one is this? Okay, so 2 of them are down. Let's heal Drizette. And of course, we do not have an assist on Drizette, so that stinks. Let's do our singing. And we'll melee attack. So what are we going to do? Drizette? Okay, she's down. I have no idea what's going on. This is going from worse to worse. We're going to go 1,000 Blades. We'll Mez 2. Let's heal Susie. And we'll Mez 3. Oh man, okay. This is back. I just Mez them. Mez 2. And now we'll Mez 2 again. Alright, so we want the first one here. Whoa! Oh man. Ooh. He's dead. Yeah, she's gonna be dead. That's Mez 2. try to get a slow on that. We'll get a cripple. How's Susie doing? She's not doing too good, so we're going to have to heal Susie. We didn't get a chance to use our new Ranger heal, where I don't even have to change targets. It'll heal. If your target is an enemy, the spell will heal the target's target. So we're going to mesmerize this Mystic Walker cat. There we go. Let's heal Susie. How's she doing? Oh, she's gonna go down. She's dead. Nope, she's back up. Alright, can we heal her again? Oh, she's dead. You know what? Everyone's just gonna get killed. That's just the way it's gonna be. Yeah, not sure what went wrong. I get being up on the hill actually didn't help a lot. Alright, so we got two. I wonder if we go invis, if this guy will remember us. Let's try it. He remembers. Alright. Alright, we're gonna send Gwendolyn back. And we're just gonna battle this guy out till the bitter end. What can she do? We can dot. %. Valiant effort, Ladybug. Valiant effort. There you go. She's down. Alright, well that stunk. Not sure what I did there to go so wrong, but did something, that's for sure. Well, looks like we'll make this run again. It's the third time, as I was running back the last time, or the first time, I had invis drop and didn't notice it, so picked up a whole bunch of aggro, so I steined back and then had to run it again. Alright, so there was a guy hiding on the other side of the tent. That's really weird how... Hey, we got our level back. Very cool. Getting closer and closer, though, to not getting our level back. Let's see, 78. I'm sure she has a better heal. And we'll run up and see what kind of heal we can get. She's here, you know, we might as well. While we screw around, the other girls will, you know, port back to the guild lobby, and we'll just run them up and get their spells, and then we'll res them. So, all right. Well, with that, I guess we're gonna go do all that kind of stuff, and you know, we'll just pick back up after everyone is back in Loping Planes, grouped up, buffed up, and ready to go for another round. So, I don't know. It'll be a little bit, but it won't be too long. All right, we're back. We're back at it. 12 hours later, we got new spells. We got the whole everything. So, I'll take her robe off and on. For whatever reason, that's screwing everything up. Now everyone will be able to see her with a robe on. Yeah, so we got a whole group of new buffs. The Duff has 19,000 hit points, so she's looking pretty good. A bunch of them come from Gwendolyn, and they're single target, so you know, it stinks. It takes a long time to cast every single one of those, but I think she needs it. She has more hit points than she used to, and that's what's most important. But we need to take a look here at this new camp that we're at. That's the hardest part about a new camp, is trying to figure out where everything is and how much aggro you get pulling each thing. Okay, so we have this guy here just kind of hiding behind the bush that we accidentally pulled the first time. We got this guy over here. We should be able to get him single, maybe, with that guy there. This Night Stalker, we pulled this guy. We got him and him, but this guy stayed put. So this isn't too bad. We're going to have to come in here and do a little bit of harmony and stuff. So at least Terabel and Drizzt both now have spells that work on creatures of this level. Up to level 80, I believe both of them are. This new Drifting Haze works outdoors. Spells creatures up to 80. And then, oh, that's Memory Flux. We're going to leave that up for now, but it's Silent Mind. And that works on creatures up to level 80. So that's what we're looking for. But we're going to pull this first one. Maybe we'll snag a couple over here on the side, see what's up. You know, try to get into it, get going. Where is that guy? There he is. So let's see how good we do with all of our new buffs and new attack spells. Oof, of course, got to fight through the lag here at the beginning. Susie is already singing. She's doing her thing. We got some new tomes for the Duff, but you know, none of them really did anything. So I'm not going to fuss around with those. There we go. Okay, so we need a... Ow. Okay, apparently don't switch characters while you're trying to kill something. So it'll take a couple minutes as usual, and let's see how many we get here. Cool, just one. Gotta like it. Alright, we healed the Duff. She's at 80. Ooh, we got a headshot, didn't we? Yep, 58,000. Very cool. What is this? Is this that carnival thing? I never want that. Never want that stupid sword. Alright, so we're getting 0.4% per kill, which is still really good, all things considered. We should be able to get this guy all by himself. I don't think the orc is going to come with it. No. And we can go get the orc. Clear that out of the way just to make sure it's gone. No surprises later. We did put a new spell. Should heal the Duff. I totally forgot about that. We got a new spell called Eagle Eye, and it increases Drizzt's ability to shoot the bow. So hopefully we'll get a few more. I think we did. Yeah, we got another headshot. Cool. So hopefully we'll start getting a few more headshots, and we can kind of buzz through this area. Okay, this guy here we should be able to get solo. Everyone's health is looking good. We're just going to heal anyway. So Susie is a little too far away. She's been doing her singing though, so that helps. Alright, we're going to send Drizette in here to do her thing. Do her outdoor thing. Okay, so we're going to have to get this one. Cool. Don't want to get too close. Try to get that one. I don't know how long this lasts. Come on, dude. Quit casting. That's where you start to get screwed up. They stand around and they cast on you, and then everyone's memory buff wears off, and you get them all. So that's cool. This guy here, just going to do his thing. We'll put him down. And we'll heal the Duff. Get Susie or Drizette back. Okay. Gotta pull this guy in a little bit. I miss having Shadow Knight abilities where you can just pull it right to you. Monks, I think, have that too. Okay, once we get this area here split up, I think the Duff will be able to go through here and do all of her single pulls. Oh shit. Oh, wrong button. Oh well, it's only, oh man, it's 3. Heal the Duff. Mass Mez. AA Mez. We're going to attack the top one. Susie is just getting crushed. Nothing is working here. Heal the Duff. We have a bigger heal. We need to Mez. And she's dead. Mez 2. Heal Drizette. Drizette attacking. At least the Ranger has a taunt. Got to keep Drizette alive. She's not doing great. Just keep healing her. And we need to try to get some dots going on. Heal Drizette. And we're going to Mez number 2. While we heal Drizette. And we're going to Mez number 3. Oh, now we get to Mez number 2. 4 comes with a leak, which it just did. Yeah, see? I think he's from the 20s. Heal Drizette. Oh, Gwendolyn's dead? Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, she didn't take very many hits before she went down. Blessing of the Resolve. It's rank 2, she can't use it, so. See if we can try to put this thing down. And we'll heal ourselves. Just gonna keep healing ourselves now that that thing is down. There we go. There's this one. I think she's gonna go down. Whoa! Went over there in a hurry. Let's get our taunt going. Come on, get over here. There we go. Pull it back. Oh, dang. Try to get as many spells on this sucker as we can. Just keep getting after it. There you go, she's dead. There's a new spell, the Burrower. Burrower of Disease or something like that. Just keep trying to put all these dots, everything on this thing we can. It's at 35. We're ahead of it. We're at 51. Just gonna keep dotting it over and over and over again. Doesn't matter. Wish I had a root. I could root it and then let the pet go. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, well. Yay! You lived, Ladybug! Alright, well, that was pretty wild. Of course, all because I screwed up and didn't hit the whatever it is, drifting fog or whatever, memory haze, fogging haze, and I shot it with an arrow. Could not get that mez stuff to go off. That was a little frustrating, but you know, we eventually did it. We gotta send her back. But we eventually did it, and then we started getting them down, but by then it was too late. I had to spend too much time doing mezzing and not healing, so I got to get faster at doing that, going back and forth. Be interesting. Take a look here. Okay. I think when I redid the spells, I think stuff is in the wrong place. So when I'm hitting my mez, it's casting the wrong spell. And I think the only one that was really working was the AA, because that specifically does an ability in the hot button. So I have to take a look at the other buttons, because I was casting Shattered Consciousness, and that's not a mesmerized spell. All right, said respawn there. All right, so it looks like we've got some girls heading here. Did I close that window? I hope not. I think I did. That would be annoying. Now I have to reset that. Okay, well, I'll reset it on my own time. Whoop, wrong one. Not your time. There we go. Get that res. Now, I think we're going to have to take another... Well, we are definitely going to take another break. But I got to fix Terabell. And I need to... There we go. Back to level 78. We're having a real hard time with this 78. Even though we are kicking butt. We're doing tons of headshots. We're going through the mobs like crazy, but... they're just at that level. We're like right on the edge where the mezzes are sketchy. And then, you know, not putting the gems in their proper location so that we don't cast them when we need them. That's another problem. So I'm going to address that. We're just going to sit Gwendolyn down. She will run off later. But let me fix everyone else up, and then we're going to pick back up back when we're reformed over there, and we're going to destroy that camp our next time around. So give us a minute, and we'll pick right back up. Alright, that did take a little while. And Terabell's Mez game was a mess. Oh, pull this guy without doing anything. Easy. Yeah, she was casting everything but Mez, really. Let's hit the duff with a couple heals. Let's see. Try to get through here. See if anything gets blocked. Guess something got blocked. Hornet Swarm took over for Wasp Swarm. Okay, so cool. There we go. So now we know. Okay. We are not going to screw this one up. Actually, we can just pull this guy up here. Got to pull him up this way and then take him straight in at an angle. Alright, let's heal the duff. Let's try that again. There we go. There's our first. That's our new big one. Fire Swarm. And Swarm of Pain. There we go. We're able to get all of them on there. Oh, how about, let's look at the fight here. Alright, now one more up over here. We kind of clear the area. Actually, it's... Oh, somebody must have come through here and killed stuff. That's pretty wild. Don't normally see people in the zone. Everyone seems to be higher level, you know, rocking their 100s and stuff, which hopefully will eventually get there. Gonna get a heal on the duff. Got this new remedy. It let's see what it does. It heals for 2,500 points of damage. The other one was like around 14 or 17 or something like that. I need to move over here by the bush. Get a little bit better view of what's happening. And we'll heal the duff again. Duff's about ready to go get it. What's up with Ladybug? Let's take a look. I think I switched through to her too quickly, and she never started attacking. Okay, just gonna hang around up there and cast. go, right to Susie, of course. And let's heal the Duff again. Just kind of taking it right on the chin. Susie. Doing pretty good. Ladybug. There you go. Just want to get those right there. We'll work on our taunt. And heal the Duff one more time. Do a single heal. Yeah, we got to make sure that this guy here is down or start snaring. Take our pick. Okay, let's see if we can not screw this up, because that would be great. Wow, somebody did come through here, killed all our stuff. Hit the far one here. Snag the closer one. Almost pulled it without hitting it. Now 2. That's not bad. We can handle 2. Attack. Heal. Mez number 2. There we go. Look at that. Almost like a charm, but more like a mez. That one must have wore off. Alright, let's rock all of our dots. Gonna have to fix that up. The Duff, holy cow, let's heal the Duff. What was I not thinking? I was excited that the mez took. Now this thing is moved, so no one is attacking. There we go. This guy here is probably going to go berserk. Let's get a heal. Those going. And let's do it. Let's get this guy. Perfect. Get some more stuff going there, and we're going to heal the Duff again. Going to heal the Duff. Is at 92, but I don't want her to be any lower than that. Okay. I wonder where that guy came from. Let's get on it. Heal the Duff. Get our aggro, and we can back off Drizette, and she can just nail it with arrows and some dots. What do we got here? 3,500 on our Hornet Swarm. That's a crit. That's pretty good. And then 1,500. This is kind of like a regular. Drifting Death. Oh boy, this guy's out of here. Alright, look at us. Almost like we know what we're doing here. Okay, so this guy's back. But that was a... Oh, I don't want to pull him. That was quick. I like the respawn on this, but I was expecting something longer. the sentry. We'll take it down. Duff's at 83, so we're doing pretty good. Ladybug is not close enough. We're going to rock her with some spells too. Oh, she did not load her fight spells. She was going to cast focus on this thing. I don't think you can buff enemies, but okay, so that was the guy we pulled right here. I think we can leave these, and we'll have to start just working around the campfire here. There's 4 of them. That way we don't have to do a full round of fogging haze. What is it? Drifting haze. Alright, the duff is looking good. But let's just heal one time just to be on the safe side. Perfect. Okay, these guys are going to start spawning soon. Excellent. Just got the one. We'll go hide behind the duff and we'll let her get going. We'll get the rest of the girls attacking. Duff is looking good. We're using a lot of mana. Cast these dots, but yet we're still basically full up in between each one. Okay, can we just pull this guy single? Excellent. Now I think we have that whole camp split up, and we'll be able to run the duff over there. Pick them off one at a time. Just start grinding. Let's heal the duff. She's down to 60. That's not good. Duff's at 92. She's looking good. Let's see, 1900, 1400. 1900, so Drizette is really doing her work. Oof, look how close those are. We don't have anything to do with that. Let's not get greedy. And we'll just relax here, and as soon as this one, there should be this one over here. This guy here. So maybe, oh, there we go, there he is. So maybe this side over here spawns, or because they cleared out over at the other side, I don't know. Don't really need to heal the duff. See, I don't think Susie is doing anything. Yeah, she's a little too far away. once we can get on a roll, I think we're going to do really well. Hang around here for a while and see what we can do. Got to be other goblins to pull. Hey, this guy's up. Just body pull it. Go. We got this stream of dead goblins walking away. They're all pathing the same way out of here. It's pretty funny. Alright, heal the duff. There we go. Great headshot for 60,000. Another guy over here? I don't think there is, but definitely worth checking out. Now we got these two here that should spawn here real soon. I like how these are a little bit slower, so if you could pull, there we go. If you could pull one from there and then pull one from the other side, you can space them out a little bit better so that something is constantly up. And you don't have to work, you know, the multis. Ooh, the duff is at 50. Gotta do better. Keep an eye on that. There we go. We'll heal the duff again. Ladybug was getting a little bit of it. No, I can pull that single over here. Probably pull him and then pull this guy the same way, but I'd like to wait until we start seeing this stuff respawn. I don't want to get a double going over here again. It's easy to split, or you know, it's good to be able to handle two anyway. I think you should have to be able to handle the named and be able to take on two. Okay. Yeah, I've waited around long enough that these guys are going to respawn. And I'm going to pull this one, and it's going to get screwy, but whatever. Can't stand around not doing anything. There we go. I think Susie has been stunned. And she is not singing. She is not. Seal the duff. And get aggro, because I think Ladybug has it again. Alright, we'll pull this guy over here. Where is he? This one. This assassin. Rogue. Ooh, he's yellow. Cool. Let's do it. Oh, man. Let's do number 2. Heal the duff. Let's get it going. Is that one down? It's not. Because it's too high level. Seal the duff. Duff's dead. That's bad. Okay, Susie, where are you? Okay, Susie has no way to get aggro. Wow. Okay, so this Plague Rider, where'd he come from? Okay, he's dead. We'll heal Susie. Oh, Susie, where's she at? Okay, she's doing good. Her health is good. So we have this new spell. I can do this. We can attack, and I can cast with this one. And then I can heal my target's target. And of course, oh man, Susie wasn't even getting hit. We're going to do a dot, and we're going to heal. Well, that didn't do too much. Do another dot. And heal. Oh. Okay, so we are going to go melee with more dots. Let's get in here. I need to get more assist buttons. How are we doing? Drizette's doing okay. Wow, that was stinky. Is that guy named? I never even hit him up. Orcish Slaver belt. I bet he was. Because that's a pretty nice belt. 35% haste. We'll have to get everyone. Ah, shoot. Dang it. We gotta run. Oh, it's lore. Cool. So we can. I'll just. We'll send that here. And we can dole that out later. Well, what do we got? Ladybug and Drizette, the only survivors. That wasn't good. I should have switched over to. Switched over to the yellow, even though it was the second X-Tar, because the Duff's attack button is to get the first one. So, boy, I wish I had known where that guy came from. I wonder if he was in that building or something. No. Live and learn. But that was a big problem. Couldn't get that one down. We stayed too long on the blue when we should have immediately went to the yellow and then mez the blue. Okay. But we got, we only have to buff half the squad. Alright. We're going to fix this here anyway. Need to get Hornet Swarm. We got to put that here as our number one. And we'll get rid of Wasp Swarm. Then we'll load up our route. Hornet Swarm. There we go. So we can go 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get all of them going. And we should save this as fight. Oh, shoot. I loaded. Man, I loaded instead of saved. Save. Fight. There we go. Okay, so that's set up. How's the Ladybug doing? Let's heal her. I think she lost Ficus. No, she didn't. Alright. She really wasn't doing anything during that second fight. She needs an assist. We gotta do that. We got to assist the Duff. Or Drizette. So we'll assist Drizette, pause 5, and then we'll do pet attack. Pause 10, so 1 more second, and then we will cast 1. Right, is that what Drizette is? And that one is casting 2 and 3. Okay, so she's doing a whole bunch of stuff. Alright. I'll have to adjust that. But at least we have an assist for her. There we go. That's important. Makes it difficult to take care of that when, you know, I'm trying to... Wow, we got 0.8% because everybody was dead. Yeah, when trying to assist after the Duff and nobody's doing it. So I don't... It's tough. Well, I don't see any spell damage. Do damage? Okay, that Shattered Conscious. Okay, so she's casting all these spells. None of them do any damage. So we need to... Mind Phobia, that's a really good one. That's part of the DD spells. Seven, 8, 9, and 6. Let me go back to that one. Okay, so we need to be hitting the DD spells a little more often because those do damage. That's why it's called DD. Direct damage. Oh, shoot. I forgot I did this. Dang it. There's a lot going on. I'm not doing too good. Just when we were really getting into a groove, I goofed. Okay. Well, I guess we'll pick back up where we left off and continue to do the same. Hopefully not die the same, but kill some more of these little goblins over here and try to have some fun. Alright, we have made it back to Loping Planes. Pretty soon we'll get going and be doing our were-orc stuff again, but we're going to try to ride out the rest of the next couple days of the EXP bonus. Right, we are getting a bonus. Yeah, with bonus, okay. Yeah, it goes to the 21st if I remember right. So we'll put on our Cloak of Levitation. There we go. We'll go invis, and hopefully, right when we get to camp, it won't drop on us like it has before. But I think we're doing better. I'm still having issues. I don't have enough hotkeys so that if things start to go sideways, I can recover quickly. And that was, like I said before, that was a mistake. Not working the yellow, just working the order in the X-Tar. Yeah, that was bad. I mean, he's too high level. I'm barely able to mez this stuff as it is, and I should have known better that I don't want to mez that. I want to kill it, mez the other one. If we could have done that, then I think we would have been okay. Might have been a little bit of struggle. And got a little, oop, see, there you go. She dropped her invis. You know, it could have been a little bit of a struggle, but I think we could have kept up with the damage. It wasn't that horrible, it got bad as soon as the assassin started attacking everybody else. It doesn't have as high of AC or as many hit points as the Duff. And then without having a good set of assist, secondary and tertiary assist, it just goes downhill really quick from there. So that's something else. After we get everyone rezzed, I'm going to have to go through and get that and make sure that we can assist whoever. I did have I only have one for Drizette to assist Susie, and that's it. Because, since Susie is a plate, I was going to use her as a secondary, but I don't know. She goes down pretty quick for some reason, and it usually ends up being Drizette, who is our secondary assist. When I don't want her to, because she does such great bow damage and she has those awesome dots. So there you go. The 2 tree huggers survived. Alright, let's get the rest of the girls in here. We'll hit up our res. But this isn't as frustrating as it was before. That guy's way too close. Oh, I moved. Why did I move? Oh, okay, cool. It went off. Like, and Tara Bell. Where is she hiding? She got summoned. There she is. Need to start working her direct damage. For a long time, I was using her direct damage, and for whatever reason, I've just quit. It's really good to have. It's not, the greatest DPS in the world, but it's just that little extra to help move things along. There we go. All right. I think with that, we are definitely going to call this episode an episode, and we'll be back doing some more grinding. I want to be able to walk away from this camp knowing that we were successful at it and that we could handle it, and just try to become better players or player with these characters, and then move on. We're going to go do something else. So, but for the next foreseeable days, with probably later tonight, all the way through the 21st. Let's take a look one more time. Go to alerts, calendar. Oh, that's... Let's see. Bonus. There we go. Up through the end of Tuesday night. That's what we're looking for. Just would like to get through level 79 or 78 into level 79, and then just start back at grinding and not worrying about levels for a while again. Because I think during our whole sequence of quests for the Were Orchid, everyone I think is going to get their level 80, and that'll be good. It'll take a little bit extra time, I don't want to rush through the levels, because I think the end game is not as fun as the beginning, and we're kind of just starting to get into the mid game, I think. Right around 70. So we've got, this seems like a really fun expansion, and then House of Thule next is another really good expansion. So looking forward to just taking our time and going through that. And every once in a while, when the bonus is up, snag a level. If we feel like we're just a little bit behind, like we were. We needed that level 76, and it became a whole new world. Now all of a sudden we could split, and everyone got just a little tougher. So, all right, so we'll see you in next episode, and we're going to be doing some stuff. All right, have a good one.